Hey, it's Roy Richardson, friendly with Tech Troublemaker, and we're going to talk about gear and why it's you can't let that be what stops you from doing content. Keep it simple, keep it basic, just get out there and make content. So we're going to talk about the basics that you need in order to make content. I mean, first of all, I can make content using my cell phone. This is my phone, and I have it pointed at me right now. Yeah, it's not a pretty picture, but hey, it's me. It's my phone. I have a Logitech C920. You can get these so cheaply. Granted, this is not a great angle for me here. Yeah, look at my nose hairs. Anyway, I used this camera for a long time on my channel just to get going. So it does not take expensive gear to do this. You can buy the Logitech C920, the C922. They're about $40. So that would be one way if you want to go cheaply to do stuff. I would go with a cell phone first because it's got a camera, it's got a mic, it does everything you need. And let's look at some things that you can do to make it even better. So here we go. Guess I should have changed cameras, but here we go. We see that I need music. You know, it's so quiet. Let's see. Wow, unable to play this sound. It seems very quiet. How's my audio? Hopefully my audio is good. Something weird is happening, and I don't even know. It's like I don't even hear anything at this moment. We'll go for it. All right. So gear isn't the answer, is the theme of tonight's show. Stabilization. So, okay, so I got my cell phone, and I want to use it as my camera. Well, you need something cool like a tripod to put it on. So I have my camera on a tripod. So let's go back to the purple room. Here we go. So here you see I have my phone on a tripod, and so it's just aimed at me, and that's to keep it stable so I stay in frame, so to speak. So yeah, it's easy enough. That was Inception. I took the C920 to take a picture of the iPhone that was on a tripod in order to show me. I don't know. You have to be there. Starting out, you could start off with a stack of books and stand your camera or your phone up on that. You don't have to go spend money. You already got a phone. Everybody has a phone. It usually has a camera these days, unless maybe you have an old flip phone. Even the old flip phones had a camera, but maybe I wouldn't do video on it. But there it is. You can just use your phone and just stack it up on some books. Don't spend any money. Start at zero cost. Start at zero cost in order to try to make content. And then, you want to level up your game? Go buy a cheap Gorilla or a Joby, tripod and use that. Those are not too bad. You can get those for between 30 to 60. You can spend a crazy amount of money if you want. If you have like a pro camera, you're going to have to spend $100 plus. You may want to look at a Switch Pod, which is a really cool, sturdy, made out of steel tripod. I don't have one of those, but they're really awesome. They look cool. But I don't use a tripod very often because I kind of have a home setup. But if I were out and about and traveling, I would use that. And then the other thing you could do is, once that's not enough for you, then you could get a gimbal. So you can buy like a DJI gimbal that keeps the cell phone pointed at you and stable while you're moving around so that you can do video, and be active. And that's really good for vlogging. It's probably the best use case for that. There are cool AI type cameras now, like the Insta360s, webcam they have now that will follow you. That's a little creepy, but that would be some stabilization. I really think you got to think about your use case for that, though, because why do you want to follow you? If you're just a talking head, not very interesting to have it following you because you ain't going many places. So, lighting. So, lighting is important. Starting out, just use outside lighting, like be near a window. Now granted, you don't want to stand in front of a window and have the camera pointing at you then. Instead, you want to be facing the window and have the camera point at you, so you get your daylight. A lot of people think, oh, I gotta be right there and have the sun behind me. No, that will wash you out completely, and you won't see yourself. And then, the other thing, let's say I need to go a level above that. Well, you can go to Walmart or on Amazon. You could buy a cheap ring light around $20. So, you could use the lighting in your house. You may have a room that has excellent lighting. You can use lamps and that type of thing. And in the next slide, we'll talk about the type of lighting that really makes things pop. And then, when you want to level up again, you could spend money on key lights or, that type of thing. So just kind of think about what makes sense for what you want to do. And let's talk about that. So a lot of people say the best type of lighting, especially for a talking head type video, is 3-point lighting. So you have a key light, you have a fill light, and then you have a backlight. So the key light, that's the one that's shining on your face. It could be right in front of you, or maybe just off center just a little bit. And then you have a fill light, and the fill light kind of fills in the shadows and gives your face some definition. And then you have a backlight that kind of makes everybody realize that you're not 2D, that you really are a 3D moving around person. And so that's why you can do a 3-light setup like that. And that's a cool way to go. Let's do a checkout. Let's see who all's out there tonight. So, Dagan, how you doing tonight? Good to see you, sir. Matt Haas. Awesome Wood Things. Good to see you. Marcus showed me when I was playing around with doing a live on Shorts. I was just playing around with that. Yes, tonight I've decided to wear. I've actually grown these horns. I'm not wearing them. I grew them. I just noticed that my camera is out of frame for my horns. There we go. Fix that by raising the desk. Yeah. All right. Audio sounds fine. Thanks for letting me know, because something is off tonight. I don't know. I'm not hearing any of my sound effects and stuff, but I haven't done any of my sound effects. Let's see. Something is off. I've been having some issues with Streamer X. I probably just did something that totally blew up my audio, and I'm probably not hearing myself at all. No, it still says I'm doing audio, so we'll see. I've had an issue with the Streamer X from Rode, where it will just, if you don't use it for a bit and you suddenly start trying to do video capture, it's like, nope, I don't think I want to. And I will have to power cycle it, and then it comes back fine. I've also had where the audio just suddenly, my computer says, I don't see in any other audio device other than the built-in speaker and microphone. And so I've reached out to Rode, and they had me. It's like, are you using the official cable we gave you? Yes, I am. Are you using the official software we gave you? Yes, I am. Are you running the latest firmware? Yes, I am. So they say there's a new firmware coming out that's going to fix my issue. So if anybody has a Streamer X, that is a thing that happens. David, how you doing out there tonight, man? Yeah, I found ring lights and a tripod at my local thrift store. Yeah, start out cheap. Go check the thrift store. My thrift store only has clothes and kids' toys. So and sometimes a book that's not gotten a lot of love. So, but if your thrift store, yeah, I would go find a thrift store near a rich neighborhood. All those kids there are gonna probably are probably gonna turn in all the ring lights, because that was last week. They don't do ring lights this week because that was last week. So. I hear that thrift stores near rich neighborhoods have more upscale stuff. So just a tip that I haven't tested, but I hear that. So definitely cool. Hey Philip, how you doing out there, sir? Yeah, Philip went live. He's doing a faith-based channel. Very cool. Of course, it's not named Fish.USA, so you'll have to go hunt him down, or you have to terrorize him and say, hey, tell me what your channel is already. So anyway, yep. See, the whole theme that I was thinking about tonight, though, is that how do you go live simply and cheaply? Because there are people out there like me who suffer from gear acquisition syndrome, and you think, oh man, I've got to have the latest and greatest gear possible so that I am amazing. And it's not the gear. It's not the gear. If you have, and we'll talk about it next, good audio will get you a long way. You can have bad video if you have good audio, and people will usually watch. And the other part is you gotta have great content. You gotta have something that brings people in. Hey, come watch this. Come see my stuff, man. I'm really cool. Let me show you. All the cool kids come see me. So after lighting, we're gonna talk about audio. Now, really, this probably should have been the first thing I mentioned because it is that important. You need to be using amazing audio. The best audio you can afford is what you need to use. Now, you could use like earbuds with a mic. Where did earbuds go? So I was playing around with some earbuds just a few minutes ago, and then they took a leave of absence and left me. That's what they did. Don't you like when you solve a mystery? I figured out why my audio's not working. I have the wrong headphones plugged up. So, I got music playing. I need to turn that down, don't I? Alright. So anyway. Yeah, things sound different now. I understand why things are weird. Okay. So, you can use if you got the wired earbuds or earbuds, you can wear those if they have a little mic on them. I have some adapters that I've used in the past. So here is, let me change up. So here is an earbud that goes USB-C. I know you can't see that. It's not very, it's a USB-C to 1/4 inch. And so you plug in your earbuds right into this and then plug this into your phone. So if you got like a Samsung or LG or any of those Android-based phones, Pixel, and plug into the USB-C port on the bottom, and now you've got a better mic than the built-in mic on a lot of phones. Now some phones have really good microphones. I've gone live on some phones just using the mic right out of the phone. It sounded pretty good. And so it was not bad at all. And so I do recommend, hey, try that. They also make, when you don't lose it. Wow, I'm having those kind of nights, We're just going to go with it, man. Just let it fly. Live is live. Live is live. And so I have an adapter that also does, I had another adapter that does lightning to 1/4 inch. And suddenly it's taking the leave of absence. And I don't know where it is. I literally used it like moments before the show went live. Oh, here we go. All right. So, here we go. So here it is. This adapter here. So let me, yep. So this is lightning to USB to lightning. And beautiful. It looks like I broke off the lightning port. Wow. Don't you hate when that happens? Craziness today. Anyway, so I just got some, just little AirPods, and I used it, and it did great. Matt's saying hello. Say hello. Anyway, and so that's just another way to get around there. And then other stuff, you can use a lav mic. So I have a lav mic here that I would use, and you pin this on. I got this for $20 on Amazon. So it was super cheap. Went on Amazon. And again, there we go. So this is just a lav mic. It was $20, and it's USB at the end, and so I can plug it right in. I can plug it into that adapter and put that right into my phone, and that makes it simple enough to be able to use that. And so that's another option, that you have a different kind of mic on your phone. And then if you use AirPods or Beats or whatever brand, you can use Bluetooth. I will say sometimes Bluetooth does weird things when you're trying to do audio, and it's just kind of interesting. Or you can go and start leveling up and get a fancy mic. So I have a Shure MV7, which is the cousin of the SM7B, which is what all the podcasters like to use. All the fancy. It's just crazy. It's like a $400 mic, and I have the $240. I got this less than $240 because it was on sale when I bought it. So this one's a lot cheaper than going with a crazy $240 mic. I got it cheaper than that. But you could also use a Samsung QU2, and it's $60. USB. It doesn't plug into your phone, mind you, but it does plug into your computer. It is a great mic, and I recommend that mic to so many people, and say, hey, use a Samsung mic. Start off with that, and then if something you just want to level up, you can. Thank you, Q2U. I went dyslexic. It's the Q2U, Samsung's Q2U, and it is a fantastic mic. And so I recommend using it until you decide you need to level up, because you don't need to level up day one. You do it till it suddenly feels like, okay, I can't move beyond this. But that's probably not the reason, you know. And then editing. So there are free apps like InShot and DaVinci Resolve. You can use. I'm not a big fan of CapCut because of their owners, but the app itself is actually a good app. So you can use CapCut to edit videos on your phone. You can use the free version of DaVinci Resolve to edit most videos. It works on Windows and on Mac. And so whatever OS you are a fan of, it works on either of those two. And so you don't have to go and run off and buy fancy software like Adobe Premiere or Final Cut Pro, which both have their merits. But you can make a fantastic video with DaVinci Resolve. You absolutely can, and you don't have to go buy anything to do it with. There's some limitations and functionality, but it's going to take you a while before you get there where you hit those walls, because you're going to say, well, I want to go to this level and I need to do that. And so don't spend money on software until you absolutely need it. And then the key to keeping people watching is storytelling. And I'm going to tell you, this has been an interesting week. I'm going to tell you a story. It's scattered, much like my brain. There's crazy cats running around in my head, so in case you're wondering. So we have these feral cats who have taken up residence in our yard, and they are having kittens like crazy. So we are trying to catch these critters and do the responsible things. So that's a fun adventure itself. One of them is just impossible to catch, so we got to hope we can catch her and take her to Humane Society and do the right thing. And then she can live here all she wants after that and stop having kittens. But she showed up pregnant and gave us kittens. And so we have been a battle. They have been trying to climb into our cars and climbing under the tires and underneath. And so happy fun times there. And then at the same time, school started back for me. So I am teaching 4 classes right now. And then, of course, I have a daytime job that usually eats my lunch, and so it keeps me very busy. And so, yeah, there's a lot of juggling going on right now. So it's just an adventure. And, you know, when you get so busy, you're like, why did I say yes to everything? And then we have some, we're doing some home repair. We've been on this contractor's list waiting for him to get unbusy to come fix our bathroom. And so showed up today, and they're knocking out some repairs that need done on our bathroom. I'm pretty happy so far what they're doing, but we literally had to wait months. Like January is when I booked this gig, so having to wait so long like that, and it's like, oh man, it's life gets hectic, and you're like, when do I have time to do content creation? And then the other part, though, is I'm addicted to YouTube. I'm going to tell you, I'm addicted to creating content. I'm addicted to recording videos. I'm addicted to hanging out with you guys. I'm addicted to this whole process. And so, when I can't do my very best, it gets frustrating, and I get... You are overwhelmed at being overwhelmed when you have said yes to so many things and you're trying to juggle the things that you care about, like your family. So my daughter started school back last week, and so the adventures of school starting back and all that fun stuff. So there is just so much going on, And my wife has been carrying a lot of the load with my daughter and just being amazing, as she always is. But, just, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. So, yeah, let's, anyway, I love that mic. Yes, the Samson Q2U is an amazing mic. Hey, Florence, how you doing? She's saying hi to Philip. Matt, how you digging? Hey, Equip. Hey, Florence. I got 3 cats and 2 dogs. Right now, there's probably 6 cats out front because another cat, it's just, it's crazy. We don't know where all the cats are. So you don't want them to get lost, but they're not your cats. They belong to the neighborhood. But you got to stop them before they just keep replicating. So we got to work on that. I have 1 dog. Used to have 2. One of my dogs passed away, unfortunately, last year. And so we have 1 dog, but he's a mess and a handful. So always a challenge there. But yeah, these are the adventures of life. And I know that other creators, everybody has their adventures, everything that's going on in their life. And, we're on this YouTube journey, other creators, and we're trying to figure out, hey, what do we do next? And you're like, what's my next video? And I've already got a long list of videos to record. I have started my YouTube 101 series, and I've got to create more videos for that series. I've already planned out what I'm doing. I've pretty much done the outlines, and I've just got to get a chance to hit record. But at the same time, I'm having to record videos for my classes. And funny enough, I was trying to find a tool to add captions to a video. So let me give you a creator tip. If you happen to have the Captions app on your phone and you want to add captions to a horizontal long form video, if the video is not more than 5 minutes, you can send the video to your phone, go into the Captions app, edit the video with it. Basically, just go in there and say, create captions, pick the format you want for the captions, have it create the captions, double check they say what you want to say. It really does. It has about a 99% accuracy, I got to say. And then download it, and then it's got captions in it. And they have some very, nice ones. But so suddenly you got the TikTok / YouTube Shorts / Reels captions style in a long form video, as long as it's less than 5 minutes. So you can take your horizontal, less than 5 minute videos, upload them to captions, and it will give you captions on your video. So I had a video that was 15 minutes. I cut it into 3 pieces. I added the captions, and I put the 3 pieces back together, and that was a hassle. Captions is coming for Mac and PC. It's in beta right now, and I was trying to get into beta. I haven't got in yet. So they are releasing PC and Mac versions of the Captions app, so you will be able to use it. But that's what I did to try to make that go. Yeah, so. Dave says, I am very frustrated. I'm crazy busy at work and a lot of half star. I completely relate to that completely. It's as if I cannot focus on one thing. And then the other thing, and I haven't told anybody about this, but I will tell you, I have been walking 4 miles a day I'm now at 77 days straight. I have lost about 11 pounds as part of that. And I have made that a commitment. I'm going to walk 4 miles a day. Sometimes I run it. I don't run the whole thing, but sometimes I run. I used to run. Mentally is where I'm at. I don't even think it's a physical issue why I can't run. I mentally have a wall that's keeping me from running. But I'm walking 4 miles a day, and I get up early to do that. And then if I have something that has to happen early, I've been getting up earlier and doing that walk because that was important to me. I wanted to make sure that I took care of myself, and it makes me feel good about the day when I start because, hey, I got a gold star. I just did that thing. And so if you're Ken, the content creator, who's now Ken Conson, who I think he's changed his name again. But anyway, Ken Constant does a thing called the Hard 75. It's a thing where you do a diet change and you do a bunch of time in the gym and you go running every day. And I could not get my act together to do that, so I'm doing the Wimpy 75. So hashtag Wimpy 75 is what I'm doing. So I'm pretty excited about that. There's a program. It's here. We have something similar. It's about $65 per cat, and they will fix them and give them shots. So we're gonna do that and then release them back into the neighborhood. Dan, how you doing? This is I can't keep up with everybody going live day. Hey, I saw the post for the eCam event you got going on LinkedIn. I saw it on LinkedIn today, so pretty excited about that. I've been using an app called Veed Captions. It's free and works really well. Veed Captions. Okay, I'm gonna have to go look that up because I need something to do captions on long form videos. Because I want to make sure that my videos for my college classes are accessible. I know here on YouTube will eventually add captions to my videos. I think the accuracy rate on it's about 90%. The caption app, man, I'm really impressed with it. It's rare that it gets words wrong. It's very rare. And it's usually because I just don't pronounce things correctly. My accent gets in the way. So I'll have to look that up. Hey Claire, how you doing? Sorry I'm late. Happy to be here. Welcome. Yeah, you're on your own adventure, so I totally understand everything you've got going on. I've been so busy I haven't been able to watch everybody's videos and live streams and everything. I am trying. If you haven't seen much of me, it's because I'm overwhelmed. So Claire saying hi to everyone. Hey BG, hey Claire. Wimpy, yes, I'm doing the Wimpy 75. I'm pretty happy. YouTube makes captions automatically. Why not just use that? Why is it third party? The third party is needed because I needed the captions yesterday. And YouTube will wait until it fully processes my videos to HD before it adds the captions. And also because of the accuracy rating, it's 90% tops. It's really horrible. The thing is, if you're on AppSumo, I bought a service, got a great deal on a service for doing captions, closed captioning, and that service never got above 80%, 85% accuracy. I was always so frustrated. I was like, man, I bought this lifetime deal. I can go out there and use it all I want, and the accuracy is just not very good. So it's very disappointing. I can upload as long of videos as I want, and they'll do the captions, but I just want to spend so much time going through fixing it. It makes me, it's just too much work. Life needs to be simple, man. I know it's not, but it needs to be. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube has no idea what my Australian accent is doing. It's true. It's my southern accent here in the States. So, yeah. Let's see. Plus, you can get different styles of caption with third party. It's true. You can. And I loved it. I thought it turned out fantastic. I was really happy about the results using the captions app. So I do want them to give me the option to run it on my computer so that I can do stuff with it. It's mommy, Lala. Sorry, I woke up late. You need to sleep in. You have been traveling the world there, Lala. So it's good to see you that you even had a chance to get here. You've been editing videos and you've been putting them out there. So you have been a busy person. And so I'm just happy to see you here and welcome. And that is it for tonight. Like I said, start simple. Start cheap. Don't go crazy. Don't try to go get all fancy. Here, let's see. Here's my little Logitech webcam C920. Like I said, I used it for years. And then here I am using my iPhone. And then here's my fancier camera. It's a Sony ZV-10, which I love this camera. But a long time I did. If you go watch my early videos, I'm sorry if you do, but if you do watch my early videos, it's just a Logitech C920. I did not have the right lighting, and so the crazy thing that with not having the right lighting is that the Logitech kept zooming in and out. You would see it trying to zoom, and it's because my lighting was not as good as it is now, and so that makes a huge difference. So if you are using a webcam, try to get the best lighting setup you can. Just try to make sure you look good. You don't want hot spots, and so just try to get your camera set as well as you can. But go cheap and start out. Just hit that go live button. Go hit that record button. Go make videos. We want to see your content. Come back here and put your channel name in the comments. We want to see. So if you're watching this on replay, I insist when you watch this video, go put your channel name in the comments, and we will come. We'll go find you. We'll watch your videos. So whatever your gear is, go make it happen. Yep. So, hey, Lala. Yeah, thanks. Yes, thank you. Everybody hits the like button. Feel free to share this content too. Claire, oh, wow, you're ending already? I'll watch on replay, yeah. Well, yeah. Are we on Halloween theme already? I just felt mischievous, and I thought I needed to go with horns. I did. Yeah, it took me all day to grow them. And tonight I'll have to figure out the saw in order to saw them off. But that's what I have to do sometimes. Yeah. Hey, Marcus, Dave, Philip, Florence. Hey. Well, thank you, Philip. I do appreciate it. Spooling Around. Yes, we have to go watch Spooling Around. I am subscribed to Spooling Around, so I have notifications set. So when you put stuff out there, I usually get notified. So plus I see a lot of your stuff on Facebook. Though I will tell you, I don't like watching videos on Facebook because YouTube is where videos ought to be. That's just my opinion for what it's worth. And that's it. That's my show for tonight. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for watching. And hey, if you're on hashtag replay, just drop a comment. Say hi. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's say I'm supposed to hit a button here. There you go. Hit that subscribe button. Hopefully, I'm making stuff you like. Leave a comment. Hey, I'd love to see you do a video about this. As long as it's about content creation, it's something I want to talk about. That's it. Everybody have a fantastic time, weekend, whatever day it is for you when you're watching this. Bye. YouTube's gonna say, watch that video. I don't know how to point. Just whatever video YouTube tells you to watch. I'm sure it's amazing. Go watch that next. Bye.